Hi everybody, my name is Tina Salisbury. I wanted to just take a moment to take you on my journey and let you know a little bit about my story and how I became a Beachbody coach. So I'm a mom of five. I stay at home now. I've been retired, so to speak, from corporate life for just over 2 years now. Prior to that, I graduated from college up at Utah State with a bachelor's degree in teaching psychology and business, and started working in sales and recruiting as a career path, and did that for 13 years. I was very successful, oversaw our engineering territory for Utah in a lot of different aspects, and built a $1 million territory and a lot of success for myself and my team over a 13-year period with that company. And I love the opportunity to help people. I really loved the stress level, honestly. I loved, just not the stress, but the pressure of performing and creating your own success and going out and making it happen. I loved hearing what my clients needed and being able to present solutions to them that were unique to them and to their business, and then seeing their success because of what our team was able to do for them. So there was a lot about this job that I really loved. I loved the people aspect. Again, I loved a lot of those things that I just mentioned that I did. What I didn't love was that I typically felt very torn between choosing between my family and between work and things that needed to be done. It wasn't a job that really turned off. At the end of the day, there was always a need for someone, either my team or my clients, and so a lot of times I worked long hours and also worked longer hours at home, and just always felt like what I wanted to do with my family was rushed. They gave me a lot of flexibility, and it was an awesome company. I was able to arrange an alternative work schedule, and continually kind of worked through some waves of what was happening. But at the end of the day, I just always felt that stress or tear to be, should I put my work first or my family first? And I knew in my heart that my kids and my family always needed to come first, and just felt some of that guilt in not doing that the way that I wanted to and the way that felt right to me. So I really spent about 4 years at the end of my career with that company really trying to develop a role that really worked and fit, and at the end of the day I just knew I needed to be home. So I made a really hard decision, and we we decided that I would stay home. What this did for us financially was actually cut our income over half. Over half of our income that we'd been making was going to be gone. And we put ourselves in a great place as far as no debt and things outside of our house payments that we really could afford to do it. It would just really mean that we were on a tight budget. But we took the leap of faith and we did it, and I never felt that it was the wrong decision at all, and loved the opportunity to stay home with my kids. And it was a few months after I had left my position that a friend of mine had just presented this opportunity and said, I wonder if you'd be interested to look at Team Beachbody. Some history with me from a fitness standpoint. I've always been a fitness enthusiast. I ran track since I was in 7th grade and loved running, loved exercise, just loved being an athlete, loved competing. I went on and had a really great high school career, a record holder, and some fun things. Went on to some opportunities to run in college as well. Decided to take a career at Utah State as a walk-on, actually, to their Division I track team. So I walked into a situation where I wasn't the best athlete, but really had an opportunity to work and improve and push myself, and I learned more than I ever would have as a scholarship athlete through that experience and through what I was able to achieve and accomplish. But I went back in the summers back home to Ohio, where I'm from, and coached summer track clubs, and that really kind of started me on the path of coaching. I always really love to work with people and to be involved. And post-college, I really didn't feel with work that I had a lot of opportunity to be able to coach. So I went on and just started doing endurance racing. So I started doing marathons in 2003, and in 2006 added to doing triathlons, and kind of over time added in boot camp and wanted to really get stronger. So I started doing boot camps and things like that. And I was doing well, but I had 2, 3, going on 4 kids at that point, and my body wasn't the same. It had changed, and I'd gained, probably was carrying around an extra 25 to 30 pounds. And the idea of always getting rid of that was great, but doing that is another thing. But the reason I kind of tell you my fitness background a little bit is just to let you know that fitness wasn't enough. It was, I worked out every day. It was my me time. It was my stress reliever. I totally loved it and get it. But, I reshaped my body a little bit as far as losing some inches, but never could really relinquish that weight that I needed to really feel my best, to kind of get rid of the muffin top, more slender hips, and easier to find pants to fit into. And I kind of just came to a point where I knew that, and, the light bulb came on that it was nutrition that really I needed to work on. And at the time, I just felt like I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do. The idea of counting calories just kind of made me sick to my stomach, and having to try to figure all that out and put together what I eat. And so I just kind of used my excuses of time and being busy and being a mom and being somebody who worked as, a reason to kind of just put that on the back burner and decide that, hey, this is just who I am. I'm just going to have to be this person who is, not as healthy as I'd like to be, but this is what life has given me, and this is what kids do to you, and this is what you have to be. So when my friend had come and introduced the opportunity with Beachbody to look at being a coach, to introduce me to a few of the programs that, were currently pretty popular with Beachbody at the time, like Insanity, and just recent, coming out at that point was the 21-day fix. I told her, thank you. I would love to be involved, and I think I could do a great job, but I just quit my job. I want to focus on being at home and being a mom, and that's what I'm going to devote my time to, because I knew I would probably try to jump in too much, and it would be kind of a conflict of interest. But, she had given us a few samples of Shakeology to try, which I gave to my husband because I didn't feel like I needed them. I just kind of bucketed them as a protein shake, and I was already doing that. So I made them for him to take to work and didn't think anything of it. And he came home and just loved this shake, loved the taste, loved what it did for him as far as giving him energy and keeping him satisfied through the day. So, I was just excited, because anything that he wanted to do to work on his nutrition and to help get himself healthier, I was all on board with that. So he had signed up for a challenge group, which is an online support group that a lot of Beachbody coaches offer to help give people support, motivation to be successful. And he jumped in there and went all in with the 21-day fix and Shakeology. And I was kind of his personal meal planner and chef, and made sure he had everything prepared, and was very successful. And he saw amazing results. He lost 21 pounds in 21 days, and most importantly, gained his life back. He had frequently declined opportunities to go to places with us and do things, and I just always thought he just didn't want to do that. But as I saw him gain energy, gain confidence, gain the things back into his life that had been missing because he was more overweight and didn't have the energy to do it, I really saw how important your health can be to gaining your life back. And I was all in at that point. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to do it too. I saw the system that he was using wasn't hard. It wasn't complicated. Yes, it did take some time and some planning, but it was easy. So I started following the 21-day fix, and I was, probably about 8 months pregnant at this time. I was ready to deliver child number 5, Kennedy. And I just knew when I had her that I was going to continue what I'd started, to have a healthy pregnancy, and go all in on this 21-day fix and just get results, get my body back and where I wanted to be. So I did that, and I put together a little group of people to just kind of give each other some support, and we did this program together. And I lost 6 pounds, 6 inches the first time I did the 21-day fix. And what it did was crazy that it, coupled with really working previously to have a really healthy pregnancy, I had lost all my baby weight within 4 weeks after delivery. And, this 6 pounds actually was breaking a plateau weight that I'd spent probably 8 to 10 years at. And again, just felt like I was a mom, I had kids, and this is just who I was going to be and what I was going to be about. And it was just amazing. I couldn't believe that it was happening. And my passion just pursued to help people and to share what I was doing and what I learned to inspire them to be healthier too. So I really started actively coaching in May of 2014 and started leading people to get their life back. And every day I see people get their life back. And it's amazing, just the text, the pictures, the posts that you see, and people struggling and overcoming those struggles and getting the support that they need through our community of people, how amazing their life is becoming. And it's not perfect, and it's not about being perfect, and there's hard days and hard weeks and hard months and times where you plateau and times where you're doing great. So, there's definitely a mix of emotions always flowing through that. But at the end of the day, I know that the changes that I've made and the changes that I'm helping people make are life-changing, and they're changing their lifestyle, and they're giving purpose and passion to their life. And I see that not only through my customers, but now as I'm growing and expanding my team and being successful at, working for my goals and accomplishing those things every month, just how much more passion and purpose my life is. And I was supposed to quit that corporate job. Not because it was a bad job, because there was something better and greater for me out there. And now I spend my time helping other people to get that too. Beachbody, a lot of people have mixed emotions about multi-level marketing companies and misconceptions about what it is and what it isn't. And I just want you to know that this is a great company. It's a great company that can help people achieve their goals and help people achieve their dreams. And that's going to be different for all of us. Some people want to create a 6-figure income. Some people just want to have purpose and somewhere they have support for their own personal goals. Some people love this as a hobby and love supporting their friends and family in meeting their goals. There's something for everyone here that's going to change your life. Whether you're money driven, whether you want to get fit, whether you want to build yourself up and develop yourself to be a better person and educate yourself and help support and reach out to people, there's a place for you here. And I'm so happy to be a partner that's leading that's helping other people, that's building my success as well as we all do this together. So thank you for taking the time to listen to my story. If you're interested to find out more, and I hope you are, let's talk, because I'd love to dialogue and find, and as we connect on your why and your goals, to really find what the right fit for Beachbody is for you as a customer, as a coach, and how this is going to change your life for how you need it to change. Have a great day.